Yurlia gives you a long studying look. Wait, Alantak. Before you leave these forests forever, take me with you. To the distant suns, the tale of the children of Asurian on the Leleathan is coming to an end. But somewhere out there among the cold stars of the cosmos that your kind calls the Expanse, there are others, deprived of home, lost, suffering. Yurlia shuts her eyes and grief twists her finely sculpted features. We can help one another, Alantak. You will be my wings and I your wounding spear, and your voice of reason should you encounter my kin. If that is still not enough, she thinks for a moment and continues carefully. I promise you a wondrous reward, Alantak. The treasures of my world hidden in the vastness of space in exchange for the rescue of my kin. If you remain true to your word and do not go back on our covenant. Why should I even be concerned with the affairs of Xenos? Just as the children of Asurian settled this world you consider yours, my kin have flooded this region of space. Desperately trying to survive, they will seek shelter in your Demesne, perhaps even raiding Monkey vessels for supplies and sustenance. I do not wish such a fate for my kind, just as I hope you do not wish it for your subjects. You do not lack for boldness. Even your request is worded not as a plea, but a treaty. But I like it. We have a deal. She looks at you, tilting her head slightly. Do not forget that the Leviathan still needs help. Vistinza Viat must be slain so that the maiden world may live. And remember your promise, Alantak. When we leave the Leviathan, it will be to go to the distant stars. Muran saw them in his visions, and they sang mournful songs about the fate of my people, and I will fight beside you until the song of the stars turns into a funeral lament. Okay. Loot all of that.
Oh, there will be no peace in my wake.
Loot that. Let's see. Unsanctioned Psyker Singing Spear. What's consigned? Next hit against the target is an automatic crit. Oh. Rune Armor, Eldari equipment. Okay. Let's see, Eldari Chainsword. Eldari Ranger Armor.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
Shuriken Catapult, Eldari Ranger Armor. Lord Xenos.
My pleasure.
The mystical gate to the webway, as far as you know, the only method of entering the mysterious dimension created by long-forgotten races of old. Demesne is pronounced domain. It's one of those old-timey words. I'm not familiar with it. Or I wasn't before now.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
How do we get up there? There's a thing up here of loot. I'm trying to figure out how to reach it.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed.
It doesn't appear it's there.
Will see. one step at a time amidst the madness.
Is it back by the entrance?
There, done. Curiosity sings in my
There's a
veins.
section here I never found. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, level up.
Seize
Overseer
the moment.
grants an additional AP at the 20th level. Choose a characteristic. I think toughness for this guy. AP increase. I think he is more about intelligence. AP increase. Weapon skill. What's her highest thing? Fellowship? Agility, perception, ballistic. And him... Willpower is really high. Okay, willpower's his top stat. Okay, so we just looted some Eldari armors. Are any of those an upgrade for her? She's already wearing Eldari Ranger armor. Rune armor? No. Rune armor scales with willpower. Hers is not high enough to get anything from that. Okay. This rifle can only perform Deadeye shot attacks. Interesting. It's got dangly bits. Chainsword. Okay. Alright. Quick save.
Oh, glorious spectacle of your demise.
Hold on, brothers. I'll call for backup. Okay.
Here we go.
Get to it.
Out of my way.
Show me what you
Hold on.
perish for this affront.
Dang, they get all the turn 1 stuff.
Trust me, as honor ordained. Come, the other side awaits.
I need
One down.
Let's get
scared.
Let's make it quick.
Alright.
But of course.
Regeneration on everyone. Armor buff on everyone.
I won't object.
Resolve buff on everyone.
Let's see.
Heal everyone.
Let's get to it.
Two are better than one.
Medicae signal. Give
You've got a
Kibble another
problem?
turn.
I've got a prize. The Chatelaine. brings me no pleasure.
He's dead. Alright, taunting those three. Dog on standby.
How about no?
Take aim on Yurliet.
Am I getting paid for this?
He's dead. He's dead.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. This tedium is beneath me.
Bird. Killed one of them. Alright. Live bait on Buck.
Activated.
Axe. He almost never gets to use that.
Schemes within schemes.
Taunt everything.
Let's see.
Dog has taken one of them out.
High momentum.
I bring mercy and retribution. Trust me, as on death is a blessing.
Splat.
I won't object to it.
Wait, who's left? Oh, that guy way back there. Everyone is super far away.
Request denied.
Another one.
Alright, is that the last one? That's the last one, nice. Okay. Loot. Let's see. Lord says, I got Rogue Trader. I'm currently 4 hours into the character creator. Sadly, I don't think I'll beat my 300 hours in the character creator for Wrath of the Wretches. 300 hours.
What lies beyond?
The pad is speckled with black tracks and scratches, judging by the evidence of landings and takeoffs.
Sigmar bless my Bezos bucks.
Flying machines land here on a regular basis. It could be one of the local types of shuttles. Gorniar, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Scrappy Louse Gun. Lore Xenos.
A job for me.
The Xeno ruins visible from under the green canopy look remarkably intact. It seems time and the elements have no power over this bright material.
First you take
I see what
stimulants to hear
others do
whispers.
not.
Then you torture yourself for the perverted pleasure it gives you. Admit it, your vaunted
Just as I was
self-denial
taught.
is nothing but a facade.
People see only what they know. And all you know is the poisonous sweetness of vice.
Triumphs.
What? Oh.
A minor setback.
The mutilated body is covered in deep lacerations. We failed the medical test.
Ooh, another notch.
Lore warp.
What a shame.
The plant's outer tissue is stretched and cracked from the swollen pulp underneath. Murky ichor oozes from the long tears. Yurliet says, the touch of she who thirsts has disfigured the Leviathan down to the smallest of her children. How deep does the corruption run?
What is that?
A mine. Disarm.
I do what I must.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
Disciples boots. Plus dodge against enemies with exposed weakness. Recoil gloves. Reduce recoil of automatic weapons by 50%. Kitty cats!
Cry,
4 kitty cats.
Please, pray. You cannot alter your fate.
Okay.
I understand your intent.
Yeah, hold on. Still figuring out her stuff. Hey, look,
If
it's
it
the tree of
serves your cause, ancestors guide me. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Second one miss. Okay. Hi, Bertrie.
Naturally.
Regen on the party.
But of course.
Armor buff on the party.
Let's
Resolve
see
buff
to
on the party.
it. I won't
Endure
object to
attack.
it.
No, they're all attacking Cat Dog.
A dance of blades and shadows, as the tenets demand. Trust me.
Very nice. Bird says, Mock Morning, I've been leveling a Necromancer style after Vlad Dracula Tepesh in the Castlevania show. Okay. That is a pretty epic character to base it on.
Setting target parameters for tech familiar units.
Alright, live bait. Mock.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Only Sire condemns
Alright, that one's
you.
done.
A genius.
Alright,
at
taunted
work.
everything.
Schemes
Dog on
within
standby.
schemes. Let's see. I won't sully myself with that.
Commands are more pleasant to give than to follow.
A Medicaid signal.
I can
Give
do that
Pascal
with
another
the right
turn.
incentive.
Abide in the host of blessed creations of the Omnisire. Request approved.
Let's see to it.
Don't get too cocky.
Okay, her queued up shot finally fired.
If it serves your cause, I understand your intent.
That's nice. No, that's the thing that chance her turn. So that's 95.
If I must.
Okay.
For the throne's glory. Naturally. Let's see to it.
Nice. That taunt caused a lot of attacks of opportunity. Happy to see that.
Death comes in silence, called by the web.
High momentum. Tech familiar activated.
Golf Shrimp says, hey, Mike and Chat, the Asura plush arrived today. Awesome, I like it. Nice! That is almost a month sooner than they were anticipating. That is awesome. There's a lot of folks sharing pictures on the Discord if you wish to add yours to it, but that's great.
Abide in the host of blessed
What drops? Oh shoot, did I put that in the YouTube title? Apologies. That is misleading. On the Twitch side of things, in the Rogue Trader category, they are doing drops. And it was meant to be part of the title to advertise that. There's basically there's 3 in-game items that you can get while watching a Twitch stream of Rogue Trader. Mike, can I ask you a question? Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's a set of gloves in game, a Vox whistle that has some interaction with your familiars, and there was a 3rd item that I can't immediately recall.
Maelstrom of madness.
Tell me, going somewhere?
The handcuffs. Oh yeah, the Arbites handcuffs that immobilizes enemies near you. Let's see. The Vox Tower was assembled from parts clearly not intended for such a use. Among the support beams and plasteel sheets, you see arches from containers and fasteners from agri cisterns.
They will see. Oh, yes.
Oh,
they...
yes.
Oh.
Alright. Oh, we've got to, where is it? Alright, let's just do this. August for the Americanos only. Shipping was announced for August, but arrived today here in Germany. Yeah, I'm kind of learning as you guys tell me, like, how quickly you guys are getting them, because, you know, mine, of course, is the prototype. Actually, you know what? Correction on that, because my son wanted one, and we ordered one through the customer portal for him. We have gotten the email that that's on the way, but that one hasn't arrived yet. Saint says, is there a cap on how much you can farm meta, like Dragonfall and Silver Waste, by diminishing returns? The main thing is simply that the first time you do those, like the map meta each day, you get the Hero's Choice box. And that's just once per day. The Hero's Choice chest is once per day. But the other stuff, like, you can keep doing it over and over, to my knowledge. Alright, so back to the Capital's estate. I feel like I should bring Irlia to this, but... meh. Like, she's very invested in this part for the story.
One step at a time. Madness.
Wait. Who is this guy? I don't remember him. The stooped man wearing a cloak of the Adeptus Administratum is reviewing information on a data slate while his quietly whirring mechanical arms fill a long scroll with writing. Upon noticing you, the man stretches his thin lips into a smile and deferentially bows. The light in his eyes of the servo skull, hovering over his right shoulder, gently pulsate. Your lordship, what an honor it is to address you in person. Allow me to introduce myself, Attilius Quint, Prefectus of the Officio Agricultae. I will preserve the record of our conversation forever. Dogmatic. Okay. So, by telling this guy where this dead traitor is, they're gonna find his family and, like, punish them. Dogmatic. I uncovered the servant who betrayed the governor. Here is the place where you will find his body. The secretary's eyes light with wicked fire. What wonderful news! We will conduct the identification without delay, and punitive measures will be taken against the criminal's close associates. We will instill those weak minds with the due terror the governor's power warrants. What a sage decision, Shireen. Let the rebels' innocent children and relatives rot on the rack as a lesson to all heretics. I swear to the Exalted One, your name will be fondly remembered on Janus. What do you think of Esten's of Yacht? The governor is a superb leader. She possesses an excellent grasp of all matters that never uses an incorrect form for a given situation. I do not pry into her personal affairs, but if I may speak plainly, a lady who fills out paperwork with such finesse cannot be a bad person in my view. What record of our conversation? Your lordship, I painstakingly record every conversation with high-ranking personages, and afterward I fill out all 7 accompanying forms personally. Atelius rolls up his completed scroll in a practiced gesture, stows it away, and pulls out a new one. Your words and judgments are in good hands. Laudable foresight. Thank you. Moments such as the appearance of a rogue trader must be preserved for posterity. What are your duties here? By the grace of the God Emperor, I oversee the administrative apparatus on that planet and serve as secretary. I am also responsible for the logistics related to supplying the planets of the Von Valancius dynasty and the timely payment of tithes to the Imperium's official collectors. Speaking of the Von Valancius dynasty, when were the last shipments sent? Your lordship, our supply shipments are all in order. All foodstuffs and other items are ready for export and are simply awaiting the arrival of the transport ships. However, given the current circumstances on the planet, Janus could not provide even one tranche more than what is already prepared. I am certain the situation will be rectified in the near future. When did the collector's ships last come to Janus? Your lordship, I must confess that as yet I have not had the pleasure of filling out the sacred tithe protocol form, as the last imperial ships to come here did so under my predecessor. Come to think of it, that would have been several decades ago. I do hope the logisticians responsible for such an unforgivable oversight lose their heads over this. That's enough. What do you know about the attack on the planet? A disgraceful incident. Simply disgraceful. I cannot believe these scoundrels would dare to come so close, and to drag the nobility into this as well. If they penetrated the estate, that means that they can help That means that they had help from some worthless servant or other. Security is currently questioning the survivors, but the culprit has not been found yet. He smiles unpleasantly. I mean, yeah, I told you who the culprit was. Alright. I must take my leave. I look forward to meeting you again, your lordship. What a good servant of the Emperor. Why am I getting Taco Bell ads, Muck? There's no Taco Mucking Bell in Brazil. I don't know. That's funny. Lord Von Valancius, we are most delighted to welcome you as a guest. Would your lordship prefer to speak to the governor alone or with entourage? My entourage will accompany me in my meeting. Greetings, your lordship. How may I be of assistance? You neglected to mention the strange changes in the planet's flora and fauna. Magos Vinzelex is a very wise man, but his fixation on evolutionary processes seems a little extreme to me. Janus was heavily cultivated. Forests were cleared, mountains raised across half the planet. It is no surprise we are noticing the consequence of those changes. It's possible the plant's mutations are connected to waste runoff from the harvesting equipment, and the changes in wildlife behavior could be a reaction to the expansion of the cultivated area. Vistinza shakes her head with a laugh. Are you surprised by my knowledge on the topic? Our whole dynasty has dedicated itself to taming Janus, this plentiful yet stubborn planet. Every member of the Viat bloodline is versed in the fundamentals of planetary engineering and its consequences. You are forcing settlements to pay their tithe in human bodies? What? Really, Mukluk, you speak as if you actually believe the claims of those wretched peasants. I do not ask anyone to pay tithes in human bodies. I'm reducing the burden on the settlements, which have suffered as a result of unsuccessful experiments involving enriched food, and I'm gathering the worst affected subjects, those who are no longer capable of work, for further study. Some among my circle would call such concern for the underclass a weakness which may have incited rebellion among the emboldened rabble. Rumors have reached me about oddities among Janus's population. I don't deny it. Some of our experiments exact a higher toll on the population than others. You see, recently one of the noble families of Janus has taken on the difficult task of enhancing the attributes of our workers. So far, it has involved introducing experimental supplements to their food and mental conditioning in monitored settlements. Sometimes procedures are disrupted and part of the population suffers from side effects. The specialists of the Gravaz family would be better placed to inform you on this topic, but alas, they are currently engaged in the field. How refreshingly novel, the rich treating the common folk like dirt and coating it all